here's what really gets me mad about this episode of SmackDown this week is that once again WWE has failed to realize that in order to have a wrestling show, you have to have some wrestling involved for a lot of the fucking show. It's crazy how in 1 hour's time there were more in-ring talking segments, contract signing, talk shows, and confrontations more than wrestling matches themselves. That really, really pisses me off. This show starts with a contract signing between Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch. It was just a waste of time. We all knew that the contract signing was going to break out into some sort of fight. Most of the time that they do. But during this fight, Becky is the one that initially starts it. And finally, she fucking gets the upper hand for a fucking little while. I was actually like, oh my god. She actually got a fucking advantage this time? Instead of being laid out? Yeah. She got the upper hand for a little while. Because as she was trying to put Alexa Bliss to a fucking table, she gets pushed off and gets put through a table herself. Now, Becky Lynch gets put through a table and gets laid out again. Making your SmackDown Women's Champion look like a fucking chump, even though we all know that Becky Lynch can actually fucking go in the ring. She is one of the fucking 4 horsewomen, and you're treating her like this? Oh, God. Garbage. Just flat out garbage. Speaking of garbage, Baron Corbin teams up with The Miz, that pussy, against Kalisto and Dolph Ziggler. Now, of course, all 4 of these combatants gonna have single matches at TLC, so this is sort of some TLC hype. And during the tag match, it's purely fucking evident that The Miz can't really do shit. Just nope. But the end of the match is what I want to point to. Now, of course, Kalisto and Baron Corbin have a chairs match at TLC. And a ladder match is going to take place between Dolph Ziggler and The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship at TLC. And this will be the last time that The Miz and Dolph Ziggler are going to actually clash. I don't know how that's going to go, but I'll have my prediction video up within the next couple of days or so to this day. Now, it's funny how the advantage was with the faces until, okay, Dolph Ziggler hits a super kick on The Miz and then is still outside of the ring. That happened outside of the ring while The Miz was inside of the ring. So, what happens to him after that? Maurice pushes a ladder onto Dolph Ziggler. Once again, proving that fucker needs his fucking wife to do the fucking work. And when The Miz goes in the ring, he gets a Kalisto del Sol. And he was about to get pinned by Kalisto, but Baron Corbin smacks Kalisto with a chair. Bam, a DQ. So the faces win by disqualification. I think it's kind of funny that it ends that way. Even though Ziggler was taken out, The Miz still couldn't take out Kalisto in convincing fashion and win the fucking match. Because, again, it's not like his wife hit Kalisto. No. Head up, The Miz just can't do anything convincing in order to fucking be a convincing champion or a convincing wrestler or a convincing fucking threat. He never has been, and he never fucking will be. He is a pussy, and that motherfucker just needs to leave. So there was a couple of backstage segments with American Alpha talking about their upcoming match with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Yeah, that they both had backstage segment talking and interviewing and stuff like that. But poor American Alpha, because the thing about this match is that later on in the night, it was going to be a number one contenders match for the tag team championship, and I just knew how it was going to go because of the way they fucking shoehorned this shit in last week. American Alpha even tried to tell Bray and Randy to run. But during the backstage segment between Bray and Randy, they said that they proved at Survivor Series that they can't be beat, they can't be matched, and stuff, so on and so forth. But there was a little stirring of the pot when Randy Orton told Luke Harper to take care of Kane later on in the evening. And again, this could be Randy Orton stirring the pot, but I mean, the whole beat 'em, join 'em thing has lasted this long. I'm not sure if they're gonna stay together. I just don't see that happening. But anyway, Carmella came out and wasted our fucking time. She did. Because all she talked about was John Cena and Nikki, Bella. And it's like, okay, you're trying to use John Cena as fucking reason to hate Nikki. We get it. You don't like Nikki. We get it. But stop with the fucking talking. We fucking get it, Carmella. It's boring, and it's just fucking teenage girl garbage. That's what this is at this point. It's funny how Alexa Bliss and Carmella can do nothing but say and do teenage girl garbage. This is Disney Channel-ism as far as what they come out and say. It's just, yeah. So Nikki had enough. She came out and attacks Carmella. And Carmella basically, gets a couple of spears and gets beat down and da-da-da. And it's like, you are no match for Nikki Bella when she's coming out straight towards you, head up. So we're really going to be convincing that at the no DQ match at TLC that Carmella has a fighting fucking chance, head up. I don't know. But that segment was a big fucking waste of time. The Ambrose Asylum returns, and James Ellsworth is his guest. Now, by this time, it was 50 fucking minutes in the show, and there was only one fucking match that took place. One. And it was a mediocre tag team match with someone that can't fucking wrestle, a luchador that shouldn't even fucking be there. He should be on the cruiserweight division. You have Dolph Ziggler, who should be in the world title picture because they're treating him fucking wrong. And you have Baron Corbin, who should have been the fucking Intercontinental Champion by now. Everybody, for the first fucking match, is being misused, and that fucking pisses me off that it took over 50 fucking minutes, and this show has only had one fucking match. Fuck you! The Ambrose Asylum. James Ellsworth as his guest. Of course, how does it feel to get a WWE contract? How does it feel to beat AJ Styles? Okay, we fucking get it. And who are you going to challenge, after TLC? Are you going to challenge AJ Styles or me? Who are you rooting for, AJ Styles or me? Okay, yeah, we get it. Cue AJ Styles. Now, look, AJ Styles comes out, basically calls Ellsworth a dummy, a ventriloquist dummy, but he's like, at least a ventriloquist dummy has a chin. And Ambrose is like, so let me get this straight. You lost 3 times against ventriloquist dummy. Yeah, so AJ Styles gets very pissed, as he should be, and demands respect. And he just basically describes what he's going to do at TLC in a fucking TLC match. Yeah, I'm going to hit you with every chair, put you with every table, hit you with every ladder. Come on, fucking, we get it. But then a confrontation. Mind you, again, this is still 50 fucking something minutes in the show, and all we had is our confrontations, run-ins, and a mediocre tag team match. With this run-in, though, okay, AJ Styles takes out Dean Ambrose and proceeds to take out James Ellsworth. Ellsworth gets hit with a ladder. gets smacked on the back with a chair, and it was kind of a fucked up position that he had him, because Ellsworth was outside of the ring, but his ankles were on the ropes, and AJ Styles just smacked him with the chair right there. And then a Styles clash that was this close to fucking up. That close. Because he was going to do it on the floor, but no. He actually climbed the lower half of the stairs, the steel steps, and put on the Styles clash, and he actually jumped off of it and landed on the fucking ground. Ellsworth's head was very, very close to smacking those steps. And I applaud Ellsworth for taking that bump. You see, Ellsworth is willing to take a bump like that. Ellsworth is willing to actually be a part of the show that actually will make you gasp or at least get you emotionally involved as far as action wise. At least he can take some punishment. At least he's trying to actually be a part of the show as far as that. That's much more than I can ever say about The Miz, because The Miz, again, is a pussy. But after that, yeah, they have to take Ellsworth out on the stretcher. So, yeah. Luke Harper versus Kane. In a fair and square fashion, Kane wins. Why are they just... What did Luke Harper do to have him just at the bottom like this? I don't get it. Look, Luke Harper can go in the fucking ring. Yes, he can. He can perform. But it seems that they're just not letting him. Either they're just, I don't know. He should be a glorified mid-carder by now. But yes, him being in the Wyatt family is kind of holding him back. But at the same time, it's like he shouldn't be losing to Kane, which what happened here. Yes, he lost against Kane. Damn it. Yeah. So in the interview with Becky Lynch, okay, Alexa challenges her to a tables match at Tables, Ladders, and Chairs at TLC. Okay, so now the SmackDown Women's title match will be a tables match at TLC because of the confrontation that happened in the ring earlier in the night. Go figure. So now you have American Alpha versus Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. Poor American Alpha. I thought they would be... Maybe they're saving their title win, their big title win for WrestleMania. Maybe they're saving it for that, and that would be the fucking right thing to do if they're actually doing what they're doing purposely to get us emotionally involved, like, when are these motherfuckers going to get these titles? But at the same time, damn. Okay, they lost to Randy and Bray due to Luke Harper. Luke Harper actually came down. Luke Harper actually had a part in that. But it's just the fact that poor American Alpha. So they're out. Randy and Bray are in, and they're actually going to challenge Rhino and Heath Slater for the Tag Team Championships at TLC. And speaking of them, they were actually about to get interviewed and then AJ Styles steps in. Says that he took out Ellsworth, and you're welcome, the champ, yeah, and Rhino actually got into his face and was like, ugh, and AJ was like, you gonna step to the champ? You gonna step to the champ? Look, again, we all know that Rhino was in TNA along with AJ Styles, so no love lost there. The War Machine Rhino. So, cue in Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose attacked AJ, basically throws him everywhere, brawls everywhere, and the show ends in the middle of the fucking brawl. They didn't even separate the two, so we have no idea what transpired with the brawl after the fucking show goes off the fucking air. And I was just like, you motherfuckers, you motherfucking teasers, damn it, you end the show like that? Damn it. 3 matches. 3 matches in 2 hours. For this episode of fucking SmackDown. A going home episode before a fucking pay-per-view. This is a going home episode before TLC, and you have 3 fucking matches. 2 hours. That makes no sense to me. There was just backstage confrontations, there was in-ring confrontations, there was talk shows, contract signing that wasted a lot of fucking time. You got a tag match that was mediocre. You got another tag match, yes, that decided #1 contendership, but it still was just mediocrity. You have 2 fucking glorified mid-carders that are not going to fucking get anywhere. Kane and Harper, and it's like, damn, I would have been up upset if I was in that fucking crowd watching that garbage. But that's basically SmackDown for this week. Yes, this is right before TLC, and I will have my fucking predictions pretty soon about this event because SmackDown needs to change fucking direction and quit. And by the way, there was no Daniel Bryan, there was no Shane O'Mac this week. Damn, seriously? The people that you would want to see on screen are not there. And once again, there's no John Cena. John Cena's not going to be a part of this event. He doesn't even have a fucking match. He got named, he got called out by Carmella, but anyway, I just hope that they need to straighten this out, really. You got Raw that's 3 hours, and then you got SmackDown that's 2, but there's no, in my opinion, there's no reason that this show should only have 2, 3, maybe even 4 matches for 2 fucking hours unless they were long matches and unless they told classic stories in the ring. But there was no match this week that even came close to that. You just had a lot of segments that just wasted our fucking time. Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over top rope, both feet hitting the floor. That event's coming soon. Royal Rumble. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.